And the name Yahweh in Paleo Hebrew means supplant, going into supplanter. Alright, Psalm chapter 56, verse 1. Be merciful unto me, O Allahayim, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. For man would smother me up, he fighting daily oppresses me. This man Esau, to deliver me from men of the world, which are thy hand. In the book of Psalm chapter 17. Because the wicked that the Bible speaks about, Psalm chapter 17, verse 14. From men which are your hand, O Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, from men of the world which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou filled with thy hid treasure. They are full of sons, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. 13. Arise, O Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rechach V'dash. Disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my sword from the wicked, which is thy sword. Let's get it up. Psalm 17. The wicked is who? Men of the world. They have their portion in this life. By the way, the word their children in Hebrew sons, the sons carry on the lineage in the rulership. These devils, Esau, Edom on top. These banking families, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Oppenheimers, the world elite banking families, the heads of the Illuminati, the heads of Luciferians, the heads of the Illuminati, Tabernacles of Edom. Then you get down to the Ishmaelites, so-called Arab man, next is Moab. And the list goes on down. Psalm 83. Psalm 83 lists the enemies of the nation of Israel. Yashar Allah, which is Israel in the Paleo Hebrew. Psalm 83, verse 6, Tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, so-called white people, so-called Arab people, Moab and the Hagarenes, Nebal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Philistines are who? Hamites, real Africans, not the Israelites. Ammon, Japanese. Amalek, Jewish people. Ashur also joined with them. They have hope in the sons of Lot, Selah. The word there in Hebrew is sons. Hope in the sons of Lot, Selah. Here you see here. You see their names up there. Alright. He fighting daily oppresseth me. And who oppresses us now daily? On the top, the Tabernacles of Edom. Let's see. Let's go to these words down here. Swallow me up. Sha'ap. Sha'ap. To gasp, to pant after, long for, to thirst for one's blood, from actions of animals. Trample, crush. To gasp, to pant. Like if you see a lion, a tiger, a bear hunting somebody, you see them panting, heavily breathing before they strike. Fighting, lacham, lacham, to do battle, to eat, used as food. Yep. To consume us. That's what Esau Edom wants to do, and destroy us as a nation. Daily, Yawam, that's daily, oppresseth me. La'chat tazah, to squeeze, to oppress. What's one example of them oppressing us daily? Baruch chapter 3, verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, in our slavery, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments. This is oppression. According to all the iniquities of our fathers, we are our fathers in reincarnation, which departed from Yahweh our God, Yahweh our power. Here is a wonderful example of being subject to payments, being oppressed daily. Yes, we're in paper yokes. The birth certificate is a slave certificate to be signed over for slavery. Got this one from beloved Elder Thamyad from Saints, New Jersey. The video here. Get the computer on it.
High school, now I'm ready for life. Oh, for real? So you ready to get your ass beat? Nah, all I said was that I'm ready for life. Like I said, ready to get your ass beat. Nah, man, I ain't ready for no fight. Well, motherfucker, you better get ready to fight. Cause Cub over there, he coming with a smooth uppercut. And Cub coming with another uppercut. Ready for life. You better get ready for Cub high me. And get ready for bro jab, jab, hook. And you know it's done on the same time. And bro go choke slam you. Yeah. And bro roundhouse and shit. He talking about he ready for life. Hey, Gang over there gonna put you in the headlock. Yeah. And bro, you know he coming all haymakers. All haymakers, heavy shit. Boom, boom, boom. You know what? You know what, fellas? I ain't even trying to get into all that. You know? And Gang gonna get you. Yeah, he gonna get you with the creepy. Sneak up on you right when you think we done. Boom, put you right back to sleep. Hey, this funny. This funny. But nah, tell me, y'all just playing, right? Y'all ain't for real. My nigga, we finna beat your ass. My nigga, we finna beat your ass. Hey, oh God, bro, I'm not lying. Oh God, we got more niggas pulling up on the way right now. Like, hey, ooh, look, I forgot about bro. Hey, he gon' body slam you hard. Like, hey, bro, I'm not even lying. His cousin right there got a crazy vicious RKO. Get your ass. Get your ass. Yeah, I'm good on this grown-ups.
Here it is. See the handlebar there? Saints of Jersey. See? Saints of Jersey 1, Saints of Jersey 2. Handlebars up there. Payment. Let's see. Bear with me. Probably took it down. YouTube did. Alright, subject to payments. Subject to payments. Come back over here. If you wanted to check out the original video, I implore that you do. Yeah. But that's what? Being subject to payments. That's just one example of what? Being oppressed daily. Red 40. A lower red AC is petroleum. Petroleum is used in what? The making of plastic. Derived synthetic food coloring found in tens of thousands of U.S. food products. It is added to brighten color or dye non-red items like orange drinks, brown chocolates, and pickles. And under certain circumstances, eating human fecal matter is safer than eating red 40 dye. Right. Red 40 dye, 1 pound. It's toxic. Now, just to throw this out there because of YouTube, I am not saying you should eat fecal matter from humans, or any fecal matter for that. It is toxic. 1 pound of it carries serious health warnings and should not be eaten. Look at this for ingested human feces. Not in the piss. Look at Bear Grylls with the elephant dung. The food is oppressive. It is poison. That's why you pray of your food to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know, and the best is the Paleo Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Racha HaKodash Barak Kal Lachamya, which means bless all food, bless all my food, basically. Barak means bless, Lacham means food, Lachamya, the Yah at the end makes it my, and the Kal is all, so bless all my food. There it is, Lacham, and then Lachamya, my food. Alright, Lachamya, Wa means and, Hello Hebrew. my yamya, my food, and my water. Here you go. Prayer for it. How Aratza. It'll be in the description box below. Look at what Esau did to the food. How the unhealthy food, which interacts with the gut microbiome, the good gut bacteria, the bad gut bacteria. Throw everything out of balance. Proverbs chapter verse 1. Yahweh Shai deals with balance. And on this balance is abomination to Yahweh, but just what is his delay, as it's written about. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 1. The gut microbiome in your intestine acts like what? A second brain. And those parasites can what? Those parasites can have what? In your intestines? Have demons. So you want to eat healthy to kill off parasites. Your intestines. So people got demons with their gut parasites. Basically a second spirit or whole legion of spirits in their intestines. 240,000 nanoplastics to 540,000 nanoplastics in what? In one plastic water bottle. Nanoparticles do what? Nanoplastics in the brain that go to the brain. Why? They can cross the BBB, blood-brain barrier, and they are attracted to that because they're attracted to high fat, and the human brain is the fattest organ in the human body, which is natural. But they become like what when they reach the brain? They become stuck to the brain, like Velcro. So when your brain does get washed in cerebral fluid, SF fluid, in deep sleep, it's very hard to take it off. Why? Because it's like getting grease off a plate with cold water. But fasting can also help that. But it's still very hard to get off. A brain study, it said at one point people have 5 credit cards worth of weight of plastic in their brain. But now they're saying different. 7 grams, 1 spoon, or 1.5 credit cards total in the human brain. How much plastic is in the human brain? Wow. Plastic has been found in sperm, testicles, vagina, microplastics, reproductive tissues, surface and inside the human eyes, in the human heart tissues, and audio plaque as well. And what about with the brain one? It's very hard, if any, comes out the human brain once it attaches itself like Velcro. This is oppression. Even the food is oppression. Stifling, cruel use of power, pressing down for the word for oppression etymology. Cruel etymology. Raw or bloody. That's what the scriptures call this man. From bloody men. Blood also goes into murder in Hebrew. This man is full of blood, murder. Psalm chapter 139, verse 19. Surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O God, O power, Yahweh Hashem Shai. Depart from me, therefore, ye bloody men. Esau Edom, the Rothschilds on top, these are the bloody men. Chain with violence. Psalm chapter 73, verse 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. These people's rich, for there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. Yep, when they die, they pass on, leave the rest of their substance to their babes, their sons, and they don't die in slavery. They're not in slavery as we are in slavery. Working for the Rothschilds. Ah, yes, I work at the local McDonald's. You're still working for the Rothschilds in the grand scheme of things. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men, even in bills. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, and violence covereth them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. NLT says these fat cats have everything their heart could wish, verse 7. They have more than heart. Heart in the Hebrew goes into love, which is the mind. They are corrupt, speak wickedly concerning oppression. Ah, yes, the colonizers, Christopher Columbus, George Washington. These are good men. When what? They did slavery, pillage, great, torture our people. They're speaking wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. They speak with pride. Greatest nation, bestest nation in the whole world. Founded on what? Founded on blood, torture, and torment, and cruelty. Biological warfare. GYN doctors came from experimentation on so-called black women, the Southern Kingdom women, without pain medication. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. They set their mouth against the heavens. Indeed, Christian nation, we follow the ways of the Most High. If you truly did follow the ways of Yahweh by Shimon Shai, your nation would not be like this with its laws and rules. Ah, yes. Human dissection. Now, was that with or without pain medication? It is known as human vivisection. The Ptolemaic dynasty, which is going to Alexander the Great, his four generals, the Ptolemaic dynasty, who founded it, he's an Edomite, condemned criminals directly to prisoners for live vivisections without pain. Mm. Wow. Don't forget about other human body parts. We are being oppressed daily. Look at the Spanish Inquisition, the methods of torture used there. How many Israelites was tortured in medieval torture? You can look that up. All these different accounts of these different things that Esau has done. First and foremost, to our people, the apple of the Most High Yahweh, his eye, as is written about. Zechariah chapter 2, verse 8. For thus saith Yahweh of hosts, Yahweh Tazabaawat, Yahweh of armies. After glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you, the nations that spoiled us, took us into captivity, slavery. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. The apple of the Most High Yahweh, his eye, is his people. This man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. He is the wicked. Malachi chapter 1, verse 4. See if I can get it up on screen. Verse 3, and I hated Esau, and his mountains and his heritage ways for the dragons of the wilderness. Animals, dragons, dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, Yahweh Tazabaawah. They will build, but I will throw down. What has Esau built? Medica, Babylon the Great, called Bozrah in Isaiah 34, which was the ancient capital of ancient Edom. They shall call them the border of wickedness. Where this man goes, he perpetrates wickedness. Look what he does. And the people against whom Yahweh by Shimon Shai hath indignation forever, perpetrates wickedness. Torches, lions, ancients. Ancients with an L at the beginning. There's a book, 100 Years of Ancient with an L. You got a book called The Delectable Negro, with homoerotic themes. So gayness mixed with eating people. Yes, how do you mix those two? You have to be a demon. Plenty of Edomite cereal boxes. They was, of course, it's the Heavenly Father, how about Shimon Shad, I had them doing it. But they say a lot of why they did that was for sexual motives. This is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Wild, desolate creatures or creature. That's what America's going to be left to. The wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. Isaiah 13, Revelation 18, the second verse goes into that. It has become the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Unclean and hateful bird, Salakia. Habitation of devils. Isaiah 34, the cormorant and the bitterness shall possess it. That all goes into what? Isaiah chapter 13. Let's start at 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which is the Russians today, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it, and come here to buy them off. Their bows, what do bows shoot out? These are ICBMs. Also shall dash young men to pieces, They shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb, pregnant women. Their eyes shall not spare children. In Babylon, America, the glory of kingdoms, which is America, not South America, not Canada, not Mexico, just America. The beauty of the Chaldean excellency shall be as when God, the Most High Yahweh, over Bashem Yahushai, overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited, and it shall be dwelt in for generation. No more humans, dragons of the wilderness. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. The wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures. And owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. Satyrs is a type of animal, desert creature as well. But the wild beasts in the island shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. Minica, Babylon the Great, your days will not be prolonged. It's just gonna be nothing but wild beasts of the desert here. Hopefully this does edifying. So that was Psalm chapter 56, verse 1. Quick hit. Hopefully this was edifying to you. On that note, Shalom. Kal, Halal, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Hachak, Kodash, Barakta Yahweh, Barakta Yahushai. Shalom. Double honors to El GMS Great Muslim. Shalom. Pray, read, study, fast, watch videos, meditate, repeat. Hold on to the truth. Let no man steal the crown. Crown is the walk of what? Salvation. When Yahushai comes back, he's literally going to crown his elect man. Plus on 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse 42. 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse 42 to 48. It's a whole crowning ceremony. The crown is what? How does a man see a crown? You have to take it off and give it for that particular person, male or female, man, woman, child, aunt, uncle. You can die in this truth, but still obtain your crown, receive your crown, have your crown, and receive the crown of life from Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. You have to be disobedient to Yahweh Bashim Yahshai for a particular individual, male or female. Certain brothers will be beheaded for the truth, but they will what? Receive their crown of life by Yahweh Shai himself. Few sisters may be beheaded for the truth as well with their elect children. But soon in Revelation chapter 20 verse 4. But certain brothers in this truth will be beheaded for this truth. Guaranteed, because that's part of prophecy. Revelation chapter 20 verse 4. Shalom.